months. After that, you find yourself, you don't know what to do. And when during presentation, you don't know what to say. When you pick up your phone, you start to tremble. That's because of this theory. The more you slack off, the worse you get. And, of course, you need to travel more to increase your knowledge. So, as some of you might know, that I just got back from Macau and Hong Kong. So some of the things that I do there is to look at their property prices. Very interesting. So you have to look at the Malaysia property market from the world perspective. So this is what I saw. For those who don't know Chinese, is 25 million. For how big? 1,200 square feet. How much is 25 million Hong Kong dollar? It's 12.5 million ringgit for 1,200 square feet. This is one of the property. Look at this. 1,000 square feet, 23.8 million. Crazy. The price is 10 times more expensive than Malaysia. I give you another example. These are all the in front of the real estate company. There are a lot of these brochures that I took photos. So look at this, 1,000 plus square feet, 17.6 billion. Okay, this 1760 means 17.6 million. Look at this, 4 million plus. I think this one is around 500 square feet. 500 square feet, 4 million. Crazy. Hey, look at this. 231 square feet. And it says fully furnished, come with electrical appliances. How much is the rental? 14,800, which is 7,200 ringgit for 200 square feet. Who will stay in 200 square feet units in Malaysia? No. No one will stay. But in Hong Kong, it's very common. Their studio sizes is like 200 square feet, 300 square feet. So with this information, you increase your knowledge. So when you speak to your client during your presentation, it increases your value. You say, hey, this agent actually knows about the world market. So whenever you travel to other countries next time, go and study the property. You'll be amazed how blessed we are in Malaysia. Our prices is like so cheap. Needles is like 500 plus per square feet. In Hong Kong, it's 5,000 plus per square feet. You look at the prices just now. If you convert to BSF, it's 5,000 ringgit per square feet for affordable homes. This is not luxurious home, you know. This is affordable housing. Affordable housing is 5,000 ringgit per square feet. In Malaysia, you can get 8 conlay and still have 2,000 ringgit discount. Okay. So beside the property, what do I do in Hong Kong? Of course, is the food. The roast duck. Okay, so this is the things that we order, the char siu and the roast duck. Amazing. You cannot get this in Malaysia. But look at the price. You can read here. So this one portion is $100 Hong Kong dollar, which is 50 ringgit. In Malaysia, you can get it for 10 ringgit. So like 5 times more the food. So when I come back to Malaysia, I feel really blessed. Really, really blessed. Okay, so the next thing is the timetable. Okay, this is my academic results. SPM, A-level, all through A's. And a lot of uncle, auntie actually ask me, especially my mother and my dad friends, hey, how do you do that? I want to teach my children the same thing. Any mothers here? Any fathers here? No? You want to know how to get full A's in SPM? Okay, I'll show you. This is my honor degree, first class honor. My secret that I sum up is discipline and timetable. This is a timetable that I had in 2007 during exam period. So actually I draft up a timetable and then I'll follow it very strictly. I call it a 3-hour system. So every day, let's say if I want to study structural engineering, I'll spend 3 hours, these 3 hours studying it. During this 3-hour period, I'll not do anything else. If my friend call, I'll say sorry, I'm not free. If people invite me for lunch, I say sorry, I'm not free. I'll focus, I put a lot of focus on these 3 hours to get my things done. And then once, after the 3 hours, it's leisure time. So I go and play computer, play games, and then have lunch. And then 1 hour later, I'll back to battle mode. I'll study another 3 hours. This timetable will only be effective for 1 month. 1 month before the exam, if you follow this timetable, I guarantee you almost can get A's for any subject. Definitely. I tried this in PMR, SPM, L-level, and during my university studies, and it always worked. So for me, getting A's in exam is not a very difficult thing to do. You just have to follow. So how to bring this back to IQI? Okay, this is our sales results for my team over the 1 year period. So we have sold quite a number of units. Nidos, we have sold 84 units. One Foresta, I think 100 over units already now. Norwalk, 78 units. So how do we do this? How you can apply the timetable into your team, into yourself. This is what we do. You have a timetable, you need to plan your activities. You need to plan your marketing activities every single day. Because like I say, if you do not have lead, you do not have a sale. Correct? Marketing activities, you need to improve your knowledge, read books, you need to study about the property market, then you need to allocate 2 hours to follow up with your leads. I mean, your appointments that you had previously, you need to follow up with them, you need to call them, you need to WhatsApp them, you need to email them. Allocate a time in a day to do that. If not, your day will just like floating around. You go for lunch, you come back, you chit-chat, you play Warcraft, you play Dota, you play Pokemon Go, and then one day is gone. You've not done anything. So if you enforce your activities into a structure and you follow it, I can almost guarantee 99% you'll have sale. You have sale. Then of course for health, you need to go running and work out and dinner. Build content for the website. This one is for positioning, branding and positioning. Nowadays, later on talk about it. Facebook branding and positioning is very important. So you need to allocate time for you to manage your Facebook page, manage your website, manage all your social media accounts. And this is what we call the elite timetable. Very simple but highly effective. Monday is our leisure and rest day because you need to rest to go further. Tuesday is our planning day, so we will plan all our marketing activities on Tuesday. Set up Facebook ads, set up marketing campaign, set up graphics. Okay, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be warm calling day. Alright? So you need to call your clients to make appointment on Saturday and Sunday, which what I call the battle day. If you do this correctly, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you do this correctly, you'll have appointments on the weekend. Definitely. If you do not have appointment in the weekend, meaning you have not done the things correctly. As simple as that. If you put your effort into your marketing activities every single day, definitely Saturday, Sunday, you have appointment. And then I look through my record. We have not a single weekend that we have no sales in 2016. Not a single weekend. Every single week you have at least, from elite point of view, I think at least 10 million of sales. Every single week. Because of the timetable. Simple yet very powerful. And this is our battle days. So every weekend, we go all out. We wake up early in the morning, we dress nicely, and we're ready to rock our clients. You see the elite logo over here? Alright, next, we'll talk about confidence. Because I believe when you are confident, people will have confidence in you. Who say this?
Dave Chong said.
Dave Chong. So I actually went to a course by Peng Jun. He said, start quoting yourself and stop quoting others. you yourself become the thought leaders and start to write your own thoughts on paper and share it to the world. And eventually, you'll find your influential power increase all the time. So when you are confident, people will have confidence in you. Correct? So if you meet your client and you start to tremble and you do not know what to say, and then you say the wrong things, people don't have confidence in you. And the closing rate, of course, will drop. Because who is this guy? Can't even speak properly. I won't buy from him. Because you have to understand, in this industry, there are a lot of agents. There are a lot of agents. So why should I buy from you? If I want to buy from you, meaning I have confidence in you. And how to get the confidence? By doing all the things that I mentioned just now. Start improving your knowledge, or technical skills, all these things. Then your confidence will improve. Practice makes perfect. So there's one saying, they say, before you are good at something, you must first allow yourself to be bad at it. Actually, this is, if you think deeply, this is very true. A lot of people that I met over the years, they say, oh, but I'm not good at it. I'm not good at public speaking. I'm not good at ROI calculation. In fact, I'm not good at math. Then they do not go forward and do it. If you ask a new guy who have not spoken in front of a stage before, if you go up on the stage, the legs will start to tremble. Correct? Anyone have spoken on a stage before? No? Yeah, a lot. A few. How do you feel the first time that you went up to the stage? Yeah. Scared, right? Your voice is jittering, right? Yeah. But now, Desmond is actually a very good public speaker. If he comes up now, he can speak quite fluently because he dared to take the first step without being bad at the first place, in the first place. How do you become good? I mean, do you expect yourself to go onto the stage and speak perfectly every time? No, right? The first time, the second time, maybe the first 10 times, you become very nervous. You get very nervous on stage. You have stage fright. And this is very normal. But if you do not allow yourself to step up to the stage, you never reach the 11th time, the 12th time, the 13th time. So whenever you have a chance to do something that you've not done before, grab the opportunity and do it. Okay? If you have a chance to do a presentation with your clients, but you say, oh, but I don't know how to present. Like Chen said just now, just do it. Worry about it later. And eventually you become good at it. Like, I think I speak pretty well on stage right now, but 1 year ago, I'm very, very scared of speaking in front of the public. And if I go on the stage, my leg will start to tremble. But in fact now, biologically, I'm not trembling. So meaning my biological body has already accustomed to speaking in front of public. Because it takes a few attempts, maybe 10 attempts to accustom your body on the chemistry reaction, chemical reaction, sorry. Alright, so practice makes perfect. You want to improve your confidence? To summarize, just go out and do it. Don't worry about failures. Next thing will be branding and positioning. This is very, very, very important in our industry right now. In the past, people go to the showroom and just buy property without worrying who is the real estate agent. They just said they like the property, they buy. But nowadays, things have changed a bit. Now it becomes more competitive because there are too many choices, too many agents, too many developer sales staff out there. So to increase your success rate, you have to do branding and positioning. So let me demonstrate. Who is this? Who is this?
Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert Kiyosaki. Who is this? Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook. Who is this? Jack Ma. Who doesn't know him? No, right? Everybody knows Jack Ma. Who is this? Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time. Actually, I found this on the internet yesterday. You try and read.
I think
the project Novum in Bangsa South is the best investment I can find right now in Malaysia. And I'm almost certain that I can get a 50% capital appreciation in the next 5 years. Warren Buffett. If this is true, what will happen to Novum?
So out.
It will be fully sold out in 2 minutes time. So why this will happen? Because branding and positioning. People in the entire world know about Warren Buffett. His company started from a Warren Buffett partnership from 1950 to 1970, 20 years. They have consistently achieved 21% compounding interest for the partnership. And on the 1970, he dissolved the partnership and formed a new company called Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway since 1970 have consistently made 21% compounding return for investors for the past 40 years. So he's a legend. Nobody made this kind of money on earth. So if he say these kind of things, it will be fully sold out. This is the power of branding and positioning. This is just to demonstrate. But we are not Warren Buffett. So what can we do? Be like Warren Buffett. Correct? Be like Warren Buffett. So we have to position ourselves to be like them. To be like all these very famous people. So Facebook is the new branding powerhouse right now. So a lot of people say, oh, but Facebook is for my personal life. I do not want to involve my work in Facebook, but I can almost 99% tell you it's not right. Facebook is the most powerful marketing tool in the market right now. The single most powerful tool. No other platform can beat Facebook. Okay? So if you are just keeping Facebook platform as a personal tool to share photos and moments with your friends and families, you're missing a huge chunk of opportunity to brand and position and to sell yourself. Okay, for those who don't have my Facebook, you can go and add me, facebook.com/DAVECKW. Okay, you can have a look how I write my Facebook pages. Okay, so what do people post on Facebook?